The future of Israel's largest planted forest hangs in the balance as very little rainfall and harsh desert conditions take their toll. But now, the Keren Kayemet L'Israel Jewish National Fund has come up with a plan to save the one-of-a-kind Yatir forest. Located on the edge of the Negev desert in southern Israel, the Yatir forest has 1 million trees spread out over nearly 8,000 acres. This place is a green refuge in Israel's Negev. It may not look like it, but the forest is actually surrounded by desert, and for that reason, it's known as the place that helped stop desertification. Rich in archaeological sites, the Yatir forest was first planted in 1964 and consists mainly of pine trees. The environment here is dry and hostile. In fact, there's only 270 millimeters or 10 inches of rainfall each year. For these reasons, unlike other forests, Yatir does not regenerate on its own. If you look closely, you won't see any young trees growing here. Because of this, KKL-JNF, which has planted over 250 million trees in Israel since the early 1900s, has decided that it will have to plant many new saplings in the coming years in order to ensure the forest's survival.
The new generation cannot be developed by itself because there is not enough rainfall. So if we want to keep this form of forest, of pines, we need to plant. So the next generation will be planted by the foresters here.
According to Siaki, the biggest climate change issue in Israel is a lack of rainfall and rising temperatures. Not only that, but rain is extremely scarce during the hot summer months and appears to be arriving later and later each year.
We don't just come and plant a forest. We think about the uses, the people who live in the area, about the ecological reasons.
Though the future looks murky, some are still optimistic that the Yatir forest will survive whatever nature throws at it.
The
Yatir forest is not in danger. We don't know what will happen in the future with droughts. It's possible that there will be years of drought, and it will be then that this forest will be tested. But for now, we're doing okay, and the forest is surviving.
In the Negev desert, there's more than one way to cope with harsh conditions. The KKL-JNF is also using Lamon irrigation systems to combat desertification. These man-made structures rely on small dams to collect floodwater in the desert. They help trees grow, control flooding, and prevent soil erosion. Yitzhak Moshe helped build the first Lamons in Israel in the 1980s.
These grooves can provide shade for people who are traveling along the roads in the Negev, for livestock, for wildlife, and in areas that we are harvesting runoff, we have much more pasture.
The KKL-JNF presented their latest research at the 8th International Conference on Drylands, Deserts, and Desertification, which was hosted by Ben-Gurion University of the Negev. Scientists from around the globe attended the event, the world's largest of its kind, to explore new solutions and technologies that can protect and restore fragile ecosystems from desertification. From Yatir Forest in southern Israel, Maya Margit reporting for the Media Line.